Today we will have only 2 matches. Faithfulboiz versus ADV today. The destruction is happening in the middle, and the side of ADV is starting the dragon. Is teleport going to be used by Rumble? Dragon is still available. I'm looking at the engage here. The combo off is going to make sure that the Rumble cannot run away. Equalizer is going to be used, but not much is going to happen as he is going to be taken down. Akali in the background is going to be taken down by that Aurelia on the side of ADV. Has to run away. Gragas finding this engage, just jumps forward. The ground one trying to find a Morgana, and the Morgana is going to be taken down as well. Dragon is going to be secured freely by the side of FFB. Rift Herald done. Dragon is not objective. It's free for them.
Great start by FFB.
I'm looking at the bot lane here. They're chasing the overextended FFB members. Has to flash away. Can the Jay stays alive though? Meanwhile, the Furious is going to be traded for the kills and jumps. One more jump leap. And FFB showing why they are the first seed of the Filipinos. Yep, Dragon's gonna spawn in the next 1 second. Technically have it already spawn here. Equalizer Rumble. Oh, the explosive cost is gonna catch the Rumble, but this is a tank Rumble. He is just gonna jump away. Will he be taken down though? He has to shoot, but Akali just jumps onto the backline and perfectly executes 2 members from the side of ADV. It's gonna be a double kill for that Chase as well, and 1-for-1 member. That explosive cost was just so important to start off the fight, taking the Rumble out of the fight, even though the Rumble's a tank. But I feel like it could have done better, ADV there, but FFB played that perfectly executing, you know. It's kind of a bruiser fight. Oh, looking at the top lane here, is going to stun up onto the Akali. Will the Akali be taken down? The 1 more health is going to take, and it's going to be a trade kill from the side of FFB here. Jace jumps for teleport is going to be used by the Rumble. The tank Rumble is going to come inside. Irelia is going to be taken down as well. 2 members, 3 members, 4 members from the side of ADV. 1-for-1 be taken down, and the last member from the ADV is going to be gone from the map. Very confident, you know, just jump for. Look at the zoning there by the Gragas. You know, whoever steps up, the explosive cost will always be a trap. And look at that, the explosive cost is going to be costed and is going to catch the tank Rumble away. Now the side of ADV doesn't have their tank. 1 by 1. Ooh, nice insight made by the Jace here. He's going to catch the Fiora out as well. 1 by 1 again. Going to be killed. Flash forward. And that is the side of FFB just toying with the side of ADV. And first game is looking to be theirs.
And there you go. With good coordination, with good chemistry, FFB secures game number 1.
Yeah, both teams are playing way safer compared to last game. Last game, even 3 minutes, I believe 3 minutes in the game, already 3 kills. And look at the top lane here. Manila Anam gets the first blood against the Faithfulboiz. Jangwon ADV is on the correct side of the game today. Used by the Swain in trades of the ultimate by the RV. And look at the bot lane here. Shy is just knocking the Evening Chow. Can he get the last hit though? Flashes away. Just 1 more pillar is going to be enough, and it's going to be taken down. But Kazakh is just there in time to make the trade kill. Them having the first turret means that they might not probably going to go for the Rift Herald. The Dragon is going to be the objective for both teams, and the Shyvana is going to get caught here. Is going to be taken down very easily. The Caller's Force got onto 2 members. Pits in the pit, trying to make sure that the Dragon is his, and is going to smite away the Dragon. Dragon secured by the side of Faithfulboiz, but they have to disengage. They have to run away. 4 members from the side of ADV looking to kill people, but intentions are not enough to get those Dragon, and that will be very important Dragon for the side of Faithfulboiz, and they're looking for another engage here. Darius is going to get caught here. Can he do well something though? He's going to get exhausted away, but Kazakh's here not going to have enough damage. He doesn't have a target. This is a 4 tank kind of draft by ADV. FFB is struggling to even find one.
Oh, they were not able to get the Jangwon. Jangwon is the tankier one. Now they will secure another objective, and the rest of FFB, they have arrived though. FFB from the back, coming in onto the front, take them down 1 by 1. Shy is the first one to go down, but they treat it back with bits. Double kill will be given away towards the FFB, and they continue on to the fight. Underneath the turret, not going to be a problem. ADV still going to chase them down. And to be fair to Onups, his charm can be blocked. But we'll talk about that in a little bit more, because right now the focus is going to be onto the top. Agnes Taturan has backup. They arrive just at the right timing. A little bit of an overextension here by FFB, and ADV will lock in a double kill to Agnes.
Yeah, how are they not managing to kill that Swain will be the question. They don't have anti-heal. They don't have enough, and the Darius falling down again. They not going to go down without a fight. They want to bring us to game number 3, and that is actually a very bad news for the casters, because and you know, If I'm the side of FFB right now, I would just go for looking at the engage. The Shyvana jumps in. One person is going to be targeted here, and who is going to be killed here? Fuyu is going to be taken down. A Call of Fall got just enough to take him down. Lucian is going to be taken down as well. Two members from the FFB already gone from the mine. And 8 drops Manila. Anam is just going to zone those carries away. Jangwon is going to take the Senna away from the back. Onyx has to flash away, has to dash away, and survives. And 3 members actually survived the onslaught by ADV by just running away. That's the only thing they can do right now, running away and back.
But ADV, they're opening up the map, they're opening up the space all the way behind, and now they have reach, they have vision, and they are baiting out all those skills for themselves. But Shy will be engaged though, and then here comes the engagement by the rest of FFV. They will go all the way in with the fact that ADV, they scored the first kill, followed by FFV trading it off back. It's a 4v4 right now, but the fight's still not over yet. All the way to the back is Manila Anilam, but he receives a lot of damage thanks to the turret as well. The turret is still active. FFV, they shut down one by one, but they also lose another player. Now, it's a trade-off between the two teams, 2 for 3. He's just going to solo the dragon while the rest of them putting focus onto the lane. Oh, beautifully executed by ADV, and with that, godlike given to Agnes Tachyon, and ADV will surely wrap things up and bring us to game number 3.
Game number 3 is for us today. ADV manages to do the impossible, taking down the Giants from the Philippines, the first seed from the Philippines, and this will be game number 3 for us. Was actually a bit too early, maybe the Gali. Oh, looking at the top lane here, can Manila Anilam get Jangwon? The Ignite's gonna tick, and it's gonna be first blood for the Camille. Couldn't be killed, he's in a Featherstorm, and looking inside of FFB, they want to contest this dragon, they want to find an angle for this dragon. Galio's gonna turn on to 2 in the front line. Corky in the back line trying to find those Gatling guns, trying to find the damage. Evening Child has to be thrown away. Dragon's gonna disappear by the J4. Will he connect? Will he jumps forward though? Nocturne is gonna be taken down, and that is Dragon secured for the side of ADV. Another engage from the Poppy. Jangwon finding those angles, uses the ult just to delay those backs from the side of ADV, and 1-for-1 members of ADV being taken down. The fight is still going on. Another kill. Evening Child going to be taken down by the Camille as well, and is in a very offside position. People are recalling. Nautilus just wants to recall, but can they deny this though? Here enters for the second time today, and that will be a flash turn onto 2 members from the side of FFB, and FFB is just not going to be taken down as well again. And man, this fight just goes on and on and on and on, and nobody is dying now. ADV has a very good combo, but FFB, there's no target for you to aim. And looking at the top lane here, is going to spawn up onto Nautilus, going to knock up 2 members from the side of FFB. Huracantra is going to jump and want to make sure that the final one, that the one that we say is going to be taken down is the Nocturne, and also Fuyu, also the Nautilus. They engage, but they got killed. Featherstorm is not going to be used by Evening Child yet. He will delay this as much as possible, trying to stay alive for 1 more second. Flashes away. Can he survive? He will survive, but the hashtag ultimatum is just enough to make sure that he cannot run away.
Shy is definitely not the target that they want. But instead, they're going for the backline. That's the one that they've been looking for. There you go. That is the kill. And that kill came just at the right timing, just before the objectives.
Yep, but the combo is still available for the ADV side, and Rel is just going to jump forward. Magnetic Storm hasn't been used here. Huracantra is going to make sure that the side of FFB could not go forward, but the Galio is going to be the one taken down as well. Since the Corky being taken down, all the side of ADV is just being taken down one by one, and Acton gets another kill for himself. The Rel couldn't do anything. Hextech Ultimatum tried to save himself for life for another day, but all he can do is just run away. And ADV looking in no man's land, looking nowhere for you to come back. Is so much for you to rely on, is so much for you to rely on. Baron is still up for grabs. Both team wants this Hextech Ultimatum on to Fuyu, on to backline here. Huracantra is not available for the side of ADV. They have to repeat. Huracantra is finally being used a bit too late there, but looking at Fuyu finally being taken down. Featherstorm has to be used away. The side of FFB is the one retreating. Ignite is going to take, and I don't think the Featherstorm is enough to make sure that the Zaya stays alive, and ADV finally taking the fights that they want, and that will be a free Baron for the side of ADV. They don't want no Baron, they just want to end this game, and Nocturne being the last man alive. Can he defend though?
I don't know if it's possible for them to end the game though, or maybe it is possible. Okay, the minions are here. They will take down the inhibited turret, and now the crystal is wide open. ADV should be able to end this one. ADV, they just need a batch of minions left.
Oh, no,
and
we didn't.
ADV, they could do it, but no, not yet. Stop by FFB. But here comes the minutes. ADV will finally lock it in to be our first grand finalist. Amazing match that we saw earlier on, a reverse sweep by none other than ADV onto Faithfulboiz that will send Faithfulboiz into the lower bracket, going up against 1.5, the match that we will be watching coming up next in a best of 3 series as well.
Haven't been playing and looking at the mid lane here. There might be a kill in the mid lane here, looking for the Rise, and that will be the first blood. The Rise being taken down, 1.5 odds, gets 1 kill for themselves. And the coldness is finally hot. The pan is finally burning up.
Just to get away.
Yep, and looking at the Rise teleport here brings 2-member Hextech ultimatum. Oh, sorry, Heroic Entrance just to make sure that I win 1v2 survives, but the explosive cost was just perfect to bring them back to the team, and that will be a 1 kill for 1. Rise taken down for the trade of the Camille, but there's still control. There's still like a small, possibility here and there, but looking there, it might be a fight. And look at the Frozen Tube onto the Fiora. Not much is going to happen. The explosive cost perfectly costed, and Lee Sin is the one who's going to be taken down. Heroic Entrance nowhere to be seen here. Lucian is calling in the back line, but the Zen Zhao is just gonna deny a lot of things, and Lissandra is the final timing. Anything goes, anywhere it goes. No, you're not gonna survive, and there you go. Lissandra finally being taken down. The Lucian, not much you can do. Faithfulboiz showing the fated jar. Way to secure this Drake. They'll be on soul point, but Camille is not here. The combo is not available, but she does have teleport though. An explosive cost perfectly casted, but the guy who has to sacrifice the flash. Teleport is gonna be used by the Camille and bring down the heroic entrance just perfectly timed. Hextech ultimate that catches on the backline. Rise teleports away, and that will be a free dragon from the side of 1.5 odds. They got engaged, but they get the dragon.
Even though the goal is not that far off difference, because of the map control, they can continue to put on the pressure to 1.5.
Oh, I like this Lee Sin here. Can he find those angles? There you go. The angle jumps onto 2 Hextech ultimates on the backline. Here, and up in the air is going to catch onto 2-member, but he is the one that's going to be taken down. The side of FFB, Zeri is going to be taken down as well. So it's going to be trade for trade, but only member left for the side of 1.5 odd is the Lissandra. Anything goes, and anything is no more. And there you go, Faithfulboiz find those kills that they want, and this will be game number 1 for the Faithfulboiz.
Faithfulboiz locks in the first game. Very, very well controlled game by Faithfulboiz. The moment they took down all those key turrets, the first turrets of every single lane, they did not let go of their map control. Very well.
There might be a gang on the top lane. Season desist on to the Rumble. 2-wing, and he will be taken down. That's first blood for the side of 1.5 odds. That will be 1 kill for the Aatrox, but the Hackrim trying to find an angle in the top lane though is not gonna get pitch. Is not going to be able to catch pits. There. Here, Silver might be the target. Hackrim is in a very good spot. The spear is not gonna connect, but the call of the Force Gods is gonna connect. The Silver is gonna be taken down as well. Now Sarah, it's a Swain there in the side lane trying to get the on here. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. The side of Faithfulboiz is in a very offside position, is in the enemy. Wait, it's not actually. My brain is lagging here actually. It's because of the colors, and the one is trying to run away. Is anything goes, and Aatrox from the top lane is finally in the bot lane and gets the kill there. The Rift Herald, it means that the side of Faithfulboiz wants to contest both objective and core onto the backline here. Can they steal? The blue team secures the Infinite Drake. Call of Foreshot is going to be called, but On is not going to survive the onslaught, and Aatrox is going to try to find the Fool, but the Fool has nowhere to go. The Anchor is not going to be used, but the stun is just free. Now cease and desist onto the I win 1v2, but the tank rumble is not going to be enough. The Fool survives for another day, but there is no more teammates for him in our tournament. So me seeing Rumble tank, it's a thing that we're going to lose. And Call of Foreshot is going to hit onto the backline. 2-person is going to be feared here. The side of Faithfulboiz will have to find those angles, but they are the one charging forward. 1.5 odds takes the Seraphine down. 20 seconds for his revive, but his teammates are going to be taken down. 16 seconds for the Hacker, 16 seconds for the On in the bot lane here, and the Silver the Senna almost be taken down as well. And there you go.
Might not happen. That could still happen. I mean, it's It's an ADC and also a support. So if anyone wants to come up with a combo in the grand finals, who knows?
Oh, they're looking for the Swain in the bot lane here. Meanwhile, they're changing target 2 for 1. 2 fighting 1, but the Seraphine finally taken down the Swain. Trying to do something here, try to get one. Can he pop the ult? Can he kill one down? But no, it will be a shutdown for the Faithfulboiz mid laner. And there you go, Colorforge got pitched, finding the angle in the back line. Trying to get the cease on the assist, but the Fool is going to zone the enemy team out. The Hecarim is just going to make sure that the fight doesn't survive, but the backline from the side of Faithfulboiz is just doing a ton of damage. But the fire, the tank, what's the name again? The tank rumble is not gonna do much with your burn if you're just building tank, and you're not gonna do enough. And there you go, the Pizar is not burned, the Pizar is just gonna clean everything up. Suddenly burst, suddenly gone again, so they need to find this Aurora. This Aurora is the crucial member that the 1.5 odds has to protect and cease, and this is goes on to the back line. And look at that damage from the side of 1.5 odds is gonna pop Levi into the GA moment, and there you go. Who jumps away, can anything goes, does anything, no, he still survive, and the back line is going to get bursted down. Anything goes, and anything can happen in this game, and 1.5 odds will bring us to game number 3.
What a comeback for 1.5 to secure game number 2. And we will see the decider match in game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. What a comeback. This is what we call patience is virtue, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they have to find those angle run. If he gets this charm up, if he get the quickness onto a few member, it will be an issue. And looking at that, the red team has slain the dragon. Kha'Zix secures the dragon through short barrage in the backline, gets onto 2, but no one has been killed yet. Ari just steps forward, is just forward, gets 2 kills. The Gwen is gone, the MSI is gone. 3 members from the side of Faithfulboiz is running for their life. That's the 3 member that Ari gets another one, and they will go immediately to the Baron.
Oh, and 1.5, they're going for a double here. Baron will definitely be secured by the FFV. They won't have the manpower to try to contest for the Baron. Instead, what they need to do right now is just to clear off the waves and be prepared for the next engagement by 1.5.
And there you go, 1.5 odds is 1 member down. Can they secure this dragon? No, can they make sure that this dragon soul is theirs? The Braum still has the Glacier Fisher to be used with the Arcane Comet. They are the one engaging again. 1.5 odds looking for the angle. Singe is just running around in the backline, and look at the Toxic, look at the damage by the Singe, but not enough because the side of Faithfulboiz is dealing with the Fate, is countering the Fates, is countering their own princess story. And there you go, Faithfulboiz gets the dragon for themselves, and Baron is up for grabs.
Oh, and at the same time, Bits gets a triple kill. That's a big bonus for FFB. Not only the dragon, the Baron can be theirs as well. 1.5, they will not be out in time for them to try to contest for this Baron. And at this moment, it's really crucial for FFB. And now the dragon's being started by FFB. Ooh. And will 1.5 go in?
1.5 going in. The Jin taking down the Ari. No carry. Carry left is the Ezra, and also the Kha'Zix. The Ezra is doing everything he can, but he's gonna get zoned away. The Braum can do so much, and the side of Faithfulboiz is looking for their Lakat Matatak. There you go. I finally used that word, Goyang. I finally used that Lakat Matatak, and there you go. Faithfulboiz looking to end this game. 1.5 odds couldn't do anything more. They've played their cards, but the Faithfulboiz leave it to the Fates, picking those Toxic champions, and finally secures their spot in the grand finals. The host Instalock has been always helping us out in the back, behind the scene as well, with their help. The Unimas Esports Club with the students from the university behind the scenes, those marshals and everything. Without them, it will be a havoc for us. And also Gizmo Irma being here with us, still here, Mr. Chris. Hello, Mr. Chris. So thank you so much for helping us out.